Thank you very much, and good morning. I'm Walt Higgins. Really delighted to be here and delighted to introduce you to some people that are very important to us, and pleased to share some plans that Belco has in conjunction with the social service agencies Age Concern, Family Center, and the Coalition for the Protection of Children, who with us today are launching a new community partnership outreach program called Neighbors Helping Neighbors. The goal of Neighbors Helping Neighbors is to provide a hand up to people who find themselves in some financial crisis due to either an unfortunate change in their life circumstances, an example might be unemployment, or some job problem that they have like underemployment, or illness, or some other situation like that. This program has been developed by Belco and is being funded by Belco, but will be delivered to the people who need it through these three social service agencies. The objective of Neighbors Helping Neighbors is to target the donations that the agencies get to their respective hardship funds, which they can use to help people with whom they are working to meet immediate and essential needs, to help them move past the financial crisis to a more sustainable long-term solution to the individual problems they may face. Belco is going to fund Neighbors Helping Neighbors awareness through a campaign that will go on for at least the next 12 months. Belco is also going to donate $20,000 to each of these agencies to provide matching funds in instances where the hardship includes energy costs, and also to cover the administrative costs that may be associated with carrying out these programs. While Belco provides an annual sponsorship support to a large number of different organizations in the community, those contributions are usually applied to yearly operating expense. We believe that Bermuda's current economic climate requires a greater partnership, cooperation, and action to help a lot of people, individuals who are hit by hardship, to overcome these crises so they can regroup and meet what could be longer ongoing challenges. This program is a limited benefit granted at the sole discretion of the participating agencies that I mentioned for food, energy, and other essential services, and not to exceed 3 consecutive payments. This program anticipates a 3-month period to clear immediate financial needs and to stabilize pressing household needs that they may have, so that they have time to prepare for further long-term assistance through the various channels that are available if that's what they need. Age Concern, Family Center, and the Coalition for the Protection of Children are all well-run, respected community service agencies that provide hands-on service and outreach to Bermuda's most vulnerable people: seniors, families in need, and children. We're very happy to partner with these great social service agencies on this. With that, I'd like to turn it over to our Chief Operating Officer, Denton Williams.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Walt. Belco is a significant member of the local corporate community. We believe that this creates a need for us to demonstrate strong social responsibility. Over a year ago, Age Concern partnered with Belco to establish a hardship fund to support senior citizens that were facing financial difficulties with their electricity bills. Since that time, we have applied resources to these cases of genuine hardship. This includes a home visit by Age Concern to ensure that the greatest needs are identified. An example of this in action is the case of a senior lady that approached Age Concern as she could not keep pace with her medical bills and her electricity costs. She was faced with the terrible decision of having to choose whether she got medication or whether she would keep her electricity on. Age Concern intervened and covered her utility bill. And during the assessment of the house, Age Concern discovered that there was an electrical short inside her home, which was leading to excessive electricity consumption. This short circuit was repaired, and consequently, her electricity consumption was decreased. Similarly, the Family Center and the Coalition for the Protection of Children have their own hardship programs. These agencies are the experts, and they will determine how these funds are going to be applied. Belco will support them with the Neighbors Helping Neighbors fundraising effort, and in instances where the agencies deploy funds to energy costs, Belco is going to provide a matching contribution to the fund. In addition, Belco will commit a dedicated customer care representative, personalized payment plans, energy usage information, and on request, a basic energy audit for these cases. Despite the current economic environment, we believe many are willing to help. We have witnessed this charitable spirit through anonymous donations, customers paying other customers' bills, and direct contributions to the agencies. Just as Belco connects our customers with their power, Neighbors Helping Neighbors connects us with each other. We are grateful for these agencies for their efforts. And at this time, I'd like to ask Ms. Feldman from the Coalition for the Protection of Children to accept the donation from Belco. If you could give us a few words to explain what's happening and what you're seeing in the community, it would be appreciated.
Good morning. My name is Nicola Feldman. I'm the Executive Director of the Coalition for the Protection of Children. Our agency serves families where the basic needs of children are not being met. We try to ensure that food, electricity, medical, medications where necessary are provided for families where parents aren't able to afford them. We work closely with clients to look at how they can make some better budgeting decisions, how they can prioritize more responsibly, just to make sure that we can help alter the path that families are on. But really our concern is to make sure that the needs of children are being met so that they can grow up in a safe and nurturing environment. Over the past year, probably the biggest factor that's brought in new families has actually been electricity. We spent about $14,000 in the last fiscal year on Belco payments. These were for families where the lights had been turned off due to non-payment. So we have been working with Belco for a while now, and we have a wonderful working relationship trying to make sure that the lights get turned on so that children don't go home to homes without electricity. With this, we try and work out payment plans and encourage the families to stick to them. But really, the need has gotten so much greater that we're so thankful for Belco initiating this program and recognizing us for the work that we are doing and helping to support that. So we thank Belco.
Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Feldman. I would like to ask next agency, which is the Family Center. And if you could please give us a few words, Mrs. Dismont. Thank you very much.
Good morning, and thank you to Belco for this wonderful support to the families, and I acknowledge my colleagues who we know are in the field working very hard for families and seniors and children. I really want to thank Belco for this wonderful Neighbors Helping Neighbors campaign. It really does bring forward a wonderful spirit in Bermuda that we know we're going to need as we move forward, and including the Family Center among this group of agencies that will be given resources to distribute to families is a wonderful thing, and it really does give people much more hope, which is what we really need, for people to feel that there is hope out there and assistance. Several of the features of this wonderful project appeal to us at Family Center and align with our values as a helping agency and advocacy agency. The Neighbors Helping Neighbors initiative sends a wonderful message about our interdependence as people. We must work together and show compassion for one another if we want to overcome both our economic and social challenges. The project truly offers a hand up, which is a lovely concept and really what we need. It isn't to give a hand out as if you don't have a responsibility, but it's a hand up. It really is that families need to be working with agencies on all those other factors that contribute to their long-term well-being and stability, because that's what we want to do. This project is individualized and is not a one-size-fits-all, so that's a wonderful element of the project as well. And Belco and each of our partner agencies will look at the individual circumstances and identify prevention and intervention opportunities to ensure that families can get ahead of the challenges that they are facing. So I'm delighted to be collaborating with the other agencies, and I thank Belco for putting this trust in us. We hope to be good stewards of these dollars, and we look forward to working with Belco and the other agencies to ensure that families feel this wonderful sense of support. Thank you.
And I would like to ask Ms. Claudette Fleming, on behalf of Age Concerned, to come forward and say a few words for us. Tell us what you're seeing in the field. Thank you. Sorry.
Good morning. And it's my pleasure to join my colleagues in thanking Belco for the extension of this program that we have been involved in a relationship with Belco for the last year or so. Our experience has been that we've paid out over $50,000 to help with energy costs. And I, like my colleague, Ms. Dismont, do very much like the idea of a hand up rather than a hand out. I think the social agencies that are involved help to assist the clients that we're serving in finding ways to meet the challenges that they're facing with dignity. I think that's one of the most important features of the program. We have a saying at Age Concern, we call it sitting at the table of accountability. And at the table of accountability, we're all our brother's keepers. We want to thank Belco for helping to embrace this idea, for coming to the table as corporate sponsors. I want to thank our colleagues for opening up their doors and offering social services in a partnership with a commercial entity, which is quite unusual. And I want to thank the workers at Age Concern and the various intervention workers that are on the field that help to preserve the dignity of those who are out there who may be facing these challenging times. So we're looking forward to making a great impact. We're looking forward to the community getting involved and making their contributions. And we're looking forward to enjoying a Bermuda, I think, that we're all hoping to get out of this recession and see, and taking our place at the table of accountability. So thank you very much, Belco.
Thank you. Just wanted to note that we appreciate the willingness to be involved in this on behalf of the many people that you represent and you assist in everything that you do. We believe it's a great honor for Belco to work with these dedicated agencies, and we really do appreciate it. The Neighbors Helping Neighbors campaign will begin tomorrow. Donations can be made online, and further information will be available on the agency's respective websites and included in all the campaign materials. So at this time, I'd like to open it for any questions you may have.
Basic question. I want to make sure that I understand exactly how the funding works. Numbers I see. So there's a total of 60,000 that's going to be redivided between the three agencies. I'm not sure I'm entirely clear on the part about you were saying matching donations as well. So you'll be giving.
Yes, when there is an energy specific issue that needs to be covered by the agencies, they'll advise us, and we will make a contribution that matches that into that fund to support that. So that will be our contribution to the that portion of the cost.